Nice and quiet out here, at least this time of a Saturday morning. I guess that's one of the attractions of being out here. Success, made it to the top of Success Street. Back down Quiberon. Thanks mate, don't need to do that, but thank you. Nice flat part after that. Get your breathing back under control. Get your heart rate settle down a bit. Nice bit of breeze at my back now, which is good. Cool off a bit and not impede your time. A couple of water features here which are just settlement ponds for storm water before they flow into all those other ponds. They eventually make their way into the Wallenvilly. Nice place to sit, perhaps read a book, drink a coffee when you can get one. Listen to the water flowing. Down to the right here, directly ahead on the left there, a dog park. And there's a water station outside it and one inside the dog park. There's number 2 pedestrian bridge. And I mentioned the playground earlier, which is directly in front of me now. When it first opened there was a little plaque that said it was called the Inclusive Playground, and maybe you can see the red tape just there. The plaque was gone when I came round the other day, and I had a bit of a nasty thought the vandals had done something with it. But perhaps it was just a temporary sign. Well, the council got the big brass one made up that's there now. So you see ahead on my left an outdoor gym. The council's done a good job at lots of things here, but as I mentioned in some earlier runs along here, it needs a toilet block. You bring kids out to play at the park where they live here, or across the way there, they're going to need a toilet. And if you're their grandparents, you're going to need a toilet too. Now maybe at some stage in the future there's a plan for that, but it ought to be here now. The section, you can see, it's pretty flat. Coming up to another pedestrian bridge. I think the council guys are able to come across on their mowing equipment, and the bollards on the bridges so cars and hoons, if they're so inclined, can't get through. I'm not sure whether these bridges would take the weight of a car. They're not designed for that purpose. This is the back of the Belmore estate, one of the first estates built along this Mary's Mount Road. A combination of single dwelling duplexes. In the section you can see ahead, pretty flat. My hope is that by the time I get back down to Marsden Weir, I'll have reached 8 kilometres, and therefore that'll give me 2.2 to home, and hopefully still camera working. I like the way there's a good number of these park benches along here. People just sit and have a rest if they're a bit tired, or just to sit and look at the scenery. Morning. Now there's a long, not particularly steep, just long section up here, and the wind is sort of coming across you and in front, from left to right, I think is the best way to describe it. Bit of a rise here to another garden seat. Head up and see how far you've got to go. Head down and just concentrate on getting there, or somewhere halfway in between. Made it there. made it past the safety fencing, and now it's all downhill to the pedestrian bridge down there. And it clocked up 8 that last kilometre, 5:57. I'm not saying that to boast, just letting you know distance, time, how I'm going. Maybe compare with your own running on this track. I'm sure there'll be lots that'll be better than me. Hello again. You must have made good time too. Trying to pick up a bit of speed here. Always wary of going base over apex, going too fast to make the sudden turn again. Here comes old mate again. You're killing me, mate.
Oh, yeah.
And on these loopy loops, zippers, they call them. I don't know how many kilometres that guy's done, but he's cracking a pretty good pace. Over this pedestrian bridge and then around to the right. Morning. And now you're coming onto the last leg of the park run track. Morning. Just crossed the start line, and for Saturday morning I'll be looking for the big finish, coming around this second bend here up to the finish line, hoping for a good time, but not today, not park run, and I've still got 2K to get home, so gotta save some energy for that. Up on the flat, get my breath back a bit. Back out onto Fitzroy Street, so the camera would have packed it in at any point now. You'd have seen the return me exactly the same as the outward leg. Next marker to worry about is just past the 50k speed sign ahead, up onto Hawthorne Street. You see the rise that goes up to it. Set your sights on that and just go and hope you can get up there. At 9 kilometres. I don't want to keep giving you the distances, but